All right. I think this is the one, you guys. I think this is the one. Let me test it out. Scammy, right? What's the purposes of crypto? Do anyone know? Do anyone care? We're going to talk about everything crypto related. All right. All right. Can everybody hear me? Trying to do a quick audio on X, right? So you can pretty much find me anywhere. All right. Now let's get into this video, you guys. One of the first things I want to talk about. All right. One of the first, and I think this is really important. This is why I'm talking about it. I see too many of y'all doing this. And, you know, I'm a humanitarian. And I love black people especially. But I see too many of y'all always trying to ride the waves, right? Always trying to get in on the hype bandwagon, right? Too many of y'all are not inside the charts, right? I talked to my man's Nate, and Nate, if you watching this video, I love you, bro, but I gotta call you out. When Nate was talking, but you know, at least Nate is buying crypto, so I gotta, you know, shout out to Nate. He's going to be a millionaire one day. But I remember I was talking to Nate one day, and he was like, man, I don't even really be caring what price I get in, bro. I just get in and hold, because he's a long-term investor. Me personally, I don't like that. We don't do that over here. All right, we're not just getting in at some random price and praying to God that we're going to see a 10x or a 100x or anything like that. We're not doing that. I'm going to show you guys how to not only get in at a good price, but I'm just going to show you guys how to outline the entire market, right? Because too many of y'all get tripped up with the new hype, right? Solana is at $200 something. Some of y'all probably are still buying Solana at $200. Come on, man. Why are you buying Solana at 200? Somebody drop it down in the chat so I can understand. Why do you know? Why do so many of y'all want to be that person that keep buying at the high prices? One of the things that I notice, especially with black people, every time the market is not, you know, everybody ain't talking about it, don't nobody want to be a part of it. This is one of the top things I notice with black people. That's the opposite of investing. You're not supposed to start to get into the market when it's hot. You're supposed to get into the market when nobody is talking about it, when it's dead, right? How many of y'all remember the metaverse and the digital real estate, and how many of y'all remember them days? Right? How many of y'all remember the NFT days when everybody just knew the NFTs was just gonna keep going? And they was buying a monkey picture for 20 Ethereums. Come on, man. We gotta talk about it. They was buying a monkey picture for 20 Ethereums. Right? Now, I'm not going to say that NFTs are trash, because I actually like NFTs. But, come on, man. It was too early in the NFT world for anybody to be buying a monkey picture for even a half of an Ethereum. Right? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because this isn't just out there that haven't even started moving yet. And I have one pulled up right here. Compound. Compound is very similar to Aave. Right? Compound is very similar to Aave. If you guys want to go find it. And there's many other cryptos just like this, right? Real crypto. I'm not talking about no fucking meme coins and shit, man. Look, I ain't got nothing against meme coins, but let's keep it 100. Most of us ain't got no extra money to be wasting on no damn meme coins. It's too rich X's every day, man. I've been trading for 6, man. Instead, buy the cryptos that actually matters, like Compound. Bro, I remember I was there when Compound was trading in these very high prices. I was there. Over here in the $300, $200 area, people was buying the hell out of it. I remember that. Now that Compound is $40, don't nobody know about it. You won't even hear nobody talking about it. Let me pull up Aave. Because some of y'all may not even know what Aave is, may have never even heard of Aave. So now I gotta pull it up. Right? But people are chasing price. And I'm just here to tell you guys that you don't have to chase price. Instead of chasing price, this is what I would do. I will wait for Solana or Aave or XRP, whatever you guys like. I will wait for that shit to pull back. Right? Wait for it to pull back. And while you're waiting, you can go allocate your funds to other projects, right, that are actually in buy areas. I'm trying to type it in right now. I don't know why my keyboard ain't working. Maybe I need to charge my keyboard. Come on. Everything want to give me a hard time today. Alright, let me do this the old-fashioned way. Since I can't, Luckily, I got most of my cryptos in alphabetical order, my watch list. So if you guys want to look at my watch list and add anything to your watch list, feel free. Right? Feel free. I've had most of my cryptos have been on my watch list since at least 2021. Alright? Look at Aave, you guys. Come on, man. We got people still chasing Aave. It's too high. Right? We got people talking about, Aave, it might do another 10x. Bro, how? How the hell is it going to do another 10x? It's impossible. You're not getting a 10x. You might get 10% on your trade if it go from 330 to 390 or something like that. But a 10x, come on, man. Right? The market cap on Aave is 4.9 billion already. So in order for it to 10x, that market cap will have to 10x. Is it possible? I do believe it's possible. But is it possible in the next, year or two? Probably not. Where do y'all think all of this money is going to magically come from? In order for the crypto to really go to where a lot of people want it to go, we're going to have to see far more adoption than this. The whole world is going to have to be involved. And I just don't think we're there yet. Right? But the reason why I'm pulling up this chart is because I just showed y'all Compound. Aave and Compound have essentially, they have the same use cases. Right? Aave and Compound essentially have the same use cases. Meaning what? They do the same thing. They're probably, you know, 2 different projects, 2 different founders, stuff like that is going to be different. But the point I'm making to y'all is this. I'm seeing people constantly pour into Aave at the highs instead of pouring into Compound when it's at the lows. And I do believe Aave is gonna like really be one of those ones. I love Aave. I've been watching Aave since forever. And yeah, I regret not getting into Aave when it came all the way down here, right? When it came all the way down here during that Biden administration, when it was $40-something in there, I was scared. Biden had me shook. I ain't know if shit was gonna ever bounce back. I just didn't know. Now you fast forward, just what, 2 or 3 years later, and it has already given people what? It has already given people what, 8x, almost a 10x on their money already. It's already given people. I mean, like, how many of us need to turn 1,000 into 10,000? Leave a like on this video right now if you need to turn 1,000 into 10,000. I don't care if you on Twitch. I don't care if you on Kick, Facebook, wherever you're at. Drop a like right now. Right? I mean, I got so much stuff on my watch list, right? Here's another one nobody's talking about. Audius. Bro, Audius is I think Audius is a sleeper play. Here's why. Audius, they already have a website where up and coming artists can use their website to stream and earn crypto, right? They can put their music. It's kind of like, look, I don't even want to try to break it down, but you got, like, they actually have a website. And I remember, I think Nas had got behind Audius at one point. But Audius has a real use case, and I do believe that Audius will be one of those ones that make a comeback. It may take some time, but I do believe in that. I do believe in that. Right? Because in order for crypto to matter, it has to have a use case. If people are not using it, then it don't matter. The reason why Bitcoin is the top coin is because people use Bitcoin. Not only do they use it, but they hold on to it for dear life. They hold on to it like it's real gold. Right? So, you know, Audius has a real use case. Nobody's talking about it. But that's why I'm here to educate. Right? That's what I'm here for. I can't force anybody to listen. I can't force anybody to go and make the investment. All I could do is say, hey, I told you, bro. Because I don't want none of my people to look up 10, 20 years from now, and then, you know, you end up watching some of those videos. I know y'all seen those videos where they be like, if you would have invested 1,000 into this coin in 2005, you would have $1 million now. You know, like, come on, man. I'm here to educate, because I don't want to keep missing out either, but I also don't want my peoples to keep missing out. Right? Because I mean, let's keep it 1,000. A lot of y'all gonna keep missing out. Right? I mean, it's sad. It's sad to say, bro, but it's the truth. Every time I try to put somebody on, family and friends, it's always an excuse. I ain't got no money. I don't fuck with crypto. Too risky. Right? It's been like this since I've been trading. So, I have gotten to the point where I don't even like talking about it with people no more. I make my videos and I keep it pushing. If you want to learn something, tap in with me. If you don't, that's fine. Wish you well. But I genuinely be just wanting to see people win, man. I like, for real, from the bottom of my heart. Because a lot of us, we have lived through the 2008 financial crisis. And a lot of us have never bounced back from that. Right? A lot of us have never bounced back from that. And even more importantly, a lot of us probably will never get a chance to retire. Just keeping it real. Some of us are going to work until the day we die. It is what it is, man. I hate that. I hate that for people, man. I really do. But, you can only try to tell people so many times. But, for me, it just hurt me with black people, because black people always trying to act like they ain't got $30 to make an investment. We ain't never got no money. We ain't never got it. And for me, that make me sick, man. Because I used to always feel like, dang, man, like if my mom was paying attention, if my auntie or somebody that I know was paying attention, somebody could have been winning. Somebody could have been winning. But it's hard to make money when nobody's paying attention. It's hard to set yourself up for retirement and for success when everybody's making excuses. Right? When there's blood in the water, that's when you need to be investing. I literally just bought some audience just because, bro. Just because. I still believe in audience. Like, they have an app, they have a website, they have all of that, bro. There's not many crypto projects out here that you can name to me right now that have an app and everything. And on top of that, it's music related. Come on, man. Think about when some of these celebrities start using this platform. Think about what some of these up and coming art. All it takes is one shout out. Hey, what happened, bro? I put my music on Audius. It took off. Talking about 100x. Look at this chart. You can buy an Audius coin right now for 6 cents, bro. 6 cents. If this thing 100x, it'll be back at $6. Which means what? You could turn $100 investment into $10,000. But I got family and friends that they always say, hey, they ain't got $30, they ain't got $100, they ain't got no money. They ain't never got it. They ain't never got it, man. They always got excuses though. But I guarantee you, if you took them out somewhere, they gonna be out, at the liquor store buying a bottle. Coney Island, let me go to Coney Island real quick. And I'm not trying to be funny because it's actually sad, man. I hate it. I hate this for my people, man. Especially when you got people like me in the community trying to help, and then you ain't even bothering to listen. You ain't even bothering to listen, man. So I'm gonna have some videos coming out, a little bit more on my channel. But I just wanted to quickly talk about some of the things that haven't really made a move yet that you could probably get into real soon. Right? Like Avalanche. Cosmos, right? The whole metaverse. Y'all remember when everybody was talking about the metaverse? People was trying to buy digital land and everything. Even back in them days, I was telling people it's too early. The NFT, the whole NFT wave, I was like, it's too early, man. You're going to get faked out of here because it's too early. And that's what happened. But do that mean that it's not going to come back? No. I think the NFTs, I think the metaverse, I think all of that stuff is going to be one day is going to be like the center of the crypto community. Why? Because it's gaming. Right? Gaming is going to always be around. Some of y'all got to remember, all right, in order for crypto to get to where you want it to be, it has to be fun. They have to have things that's going to appeal to the younger audience. Right? They have to have things that are going to appeal to the older audience. That's why they made treasuries. That's why they doing all of this tokenization of stocks and all of this other stuff. Right? But they're eventually going to flip back around and try to appeal to the younger audience as well. All right. So, there's a lot of things that we can buy. Honestly, you guys, I'm not touching anything that's up right now, that's up too high. Those are the coins I'm going to be, looking to buy until the other ones come down, like Aave, Solana, Ethereum. Because I'm thinking bigger and I'm thinking for the long term. Right? And I think that's what you guys have to do as well. But I don't want to, lecture all day. I'm going to get ready to shut this stream down, you guys. I'm tired. I've had a long day, and I'm still grinding. I'm still at work right now as we speak. How many people felt the way I felt, you know, because there's so many people just chasing the markets. Right? It's too many people chasing the markets. And there's no real way to win if you're going to chase. Right? There's no way you think Solana is going to have another 10x. It just gave out a 10x. It just gave a 10x from the lows. Now you want another 10x? Come on, man. Reallocate those funds into different projects. Like I tried to tell y'all, follow the basic rules of Warren Buffett. When there's blood in the streets, that's when you invest. You go on YouTube, go on X, right? What is everybody talking about right now? Ethereum and Solana. Now the fact that they're talking about Ethereum, that's a good thing because Ethereum have many other, tokens inside of the Ethereum network. But you guys have to be very cautious when it comes to just buying at the top. Just buying at the top, hoping that, it's going to go up. Don't do that around here. Still enjoy talking about crypto. Make sure y'all drop a like. And I am going to be up out of here, man. Peace out.